Bottom of the 8th here in LA. We are all tied. The Tigers and the Dodgers in Game 2 of their series here on opening weekend. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers up to bat. This is going to be a fun one. As up to bat for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes will face Will Vest, and Vest pumps in a strike to start off the at-bat 0-1. Will Vest, who is a very key part of the Tigers' playoff run last year, was dealing, as he is right now, 0-2 on Austin Barnes. Barnes calls timeout. Austin Barnes is the number 9 hitter for the Dodgers as Shohei is on deck. He will be leading off. He is the leadoff man, I should say. 1-2, Vest misses with that last offering. Vest fires, Barnes fouls it off. That was a rocket ship down the first base line. Over 2 of the strikeout and the flyout was Austin Barnes tonight. Let's see what he can do here. In a 1-2 count. And a 50-50 ball. It's called a ball. 2-2. That looked like a strike. However, the home plate umpire did not think so. Barnes swings and misses and strikes out swinging. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. And now coming up to bat, the reigning NL MVP, Shohei. Shohei's 0-2 tonight with a walk. Let's see what he can do here. Vest fires. Shohei takes that one inside. 1-0.
Shohei might have to come out of the strike zone a little bit to be swinging.
The Dodgers were down 2-0 earlier in this game. They have now came back to tie it as Shohei takes that strike. 1-1.
We're going to have an opportunity now because of this pitch.
1-1, all tied at 2. That ball misses way outside, and it's 2-1 now on Shohei. Mookie on deck for the Dodgers. And Vest misses again. 3-1 on Shohei. Big pitch here. 3-1. Vest fires. That's a strike. Really good pitch there by Vest. Paints him on the bottom outside corner of the zone. And the count is full. Shohei has drawn a walk tonight. Could draw a second here in the next couple of seconds. Full count offering from Vest. Shohei fouls it away. Seventh pitch of this at-bat coming right here. Vest offers. Got him! Shohei got sent down looking. Really good pitch from Vest to freeze Shohei. Painted the bottom outside corner of the zone with a strikeout. And there is nothing Shohei could do about it. 2 outs to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie to bat for the Dodgers. And Mookie hits this ball to the left. That's back and gone! Mookie Betts in the bottom of the 8th goes tees off on Will Vest for his first home run of the year. And the Dodgers take the lead. It did not take long for Mookie to jump on Will Vest. And the LA Dodgers have came back from being down 2-0 to take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th. And the umpires are going to call a review here to see if this actually got out.
Remember, every mile per hour of bat speed equates to 7 feet of distance in a fly balls. He was 68 miles per hour.
As it either just got out or somebody reached over.
Added bat speed got him just enough to break this tie. Yeah, take a look at it. I'm not sure I see anything on there, but it's last year we said little man with
Riley did go up at the wall for it, but it was just above him. There's nothing he could do.
the deflection off the fans' love, and I think this is going to be long enough. It's a little different look there.
Ooh, that's actually going to be close. I don't know if the camera angle is going to be good enough to see a difference. The camera angle wasn't really that great there. I think they're going to call this as how it is and leave it as a home run for Mookie. But we'll see.
I think he can put it away. He's with the Dodgers in front for the first time in this game. After review, the ball in the field stands home run.
It's a home run for Mookie. LA 3, Detroit 2. A huge home run for Mookie. And LA has their first lead of the night, officially. Shades of the Padres-Braves game I just did when Cronenworth hit a, at the time, go ahead, but what turned out to be the game-winning home run to right field, or the Chrome Zone in Petco Park, as Freddie chases a pitch below the zone, 0-1. Freddie hits this ball right to McKinstry, and he fires over to Ibanez to end the bottom of the 8th. But Mookie rockets one to right, and the Dodgers have their first lead of the night. And they'll try and put it away when we come back.
A real meal dessert.
Top of the ninth, we're back here in Dodger Stadium, where the Dodgers will try and put this comeback victory away here in the top of the ninth, as they lead 3-2 after Mookie's home run last inning. And now, let's see if the Dodgers can hold off this gritty Tigers team for another win. As Tanner Scott is the pitcher, and that ball's rocketed for a base hit into right field. Teoscar gets it in, and Trey Sweeney has a hit here in the top of the ninth. Tanner Scott will close in. Tanner Scott will pitch for the Dodgers to try and close this game. LA trying to start the year 4-0.
That's right. So the tie run is aboard, and
up to bat now for the Tigers is Creedler, as Scott misses with an outside fastball, 1-0. Ryan Creedler 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts.
On deck, top of the order, Javi Baez.
Trey Sweeney is the game's tying run. Ryan Creedler hits the ball right to the third baseman Muncy. He fires it over to second to get Sweeney. Edman had to make a diving catch, and he did, as Muncy bobbled it as it was a hot shot right to him. But Ryan Creedler does get the first safely, and he is the game's game-tying run, but now there is an out in the inning. So the Dodgers are 2 outs away. And up to bat for Detroit is Javi Baez.
Ground ball could end it now. Javier Baez.
Scott fires. Baez fouls that off. 0-1.
Baez signed a big contract. One of the first big contracts the Tigers gave out with this current era. He seems to be in pain here. But 3 years into the deal, he's got the lowest OPS in baseball. Hoping that he's healthy now. He had hip surgery like you all. And they're hoping that it's a different guy this year. And fight for playing time at this point.
He's hitting with a titanium hip.
I just don't know if he did the same exact.
I don't think he needed it replaced.
I don't think so either. Also had his hip cut open.
Okay. Just a little cleanup.
Right over there at first, by the way, has pretty good speed.
0-1. Scott delivers. Baez hits a ball, ground ball, and they're going to get the out at first. Tommy Edman with another great defensive play, and it's 2 outs in the top of the 9th. As Edman and he almost collided with one of his teammates. We're going to replay here. Edman comes over and nearly collides with Mookie. As Mookie dove for it, Edman also dove for it. It ended up in Edman's glove. They couldn't get the out at second, but they get the out at first by a step. As Manuel Margot starts off his at-bat by taking a ball in the zone, 0-1. Scott fires. Margot rips this one, and it's down for a base hit. Here comes Ryan Kriegler around third. We're all tied again. Manuel Margot with a huge single, and we're all tied in the top of the 9th with 2 outs. And now Margot is the winning run at first as he ripped that ball to left.
Almost jams it, but he gets enough barrel on it to force it out there to left field.
And Conforto threw it in, but Ryan Kriegler's so fast he was already at home by the time it got in to Muncie. We're all tied at 3, 2 outs, top of the 9th. There was a look over to first. Now Scott will fire to Riley. Lefty-lefty matchup. Inside for a ball, 1-0.
Technically, an old friend. He was a Dodger for a short time last year. Came over the Tyler Glass now deal, started spring training with the Dodgers, and then was sent to Minnesota.
Scott fires. Sword. 1-1. Riley's 1 for 4 tonight with a single. Here's Scott. Riley rockets that ball into left. It's down. It's hit the wall in the corner. Here comes Margot to third. The throw in, and he's safe. Will Smith missed the tag. Manuel Margot scores. Riley's at third. The Tigers have the lead in the top of the 9th.
Barnes couldn't get the tag on Margot, and Detroit has retaken the lead.
As it got to the corner, Teoscar threw it in, Edman threw it, and Barnes missed the tag on Margot. I don't know. Margot stumbled as he ran around third. I think he got him in time. The ball's there. Does he get him? He might have. He might have. No, he never touched him. Oh, wait, he did. He did at the end. He didn't touch him at first, but he did at the end. Oh, yeah, he got him. He's out. He's out. He got him on the hip. What a great play by Austin Barnes to reach out and get Margot by the skin of his hip, and he is definitely out. He also got him on the heel as well. That should easily be an out. And this will end the top of the 9th as well. Tommy Edman was involved in all 3 outs. What an inning defensively by him. If this stands as how I see it. Right now it's a Tigers lead with Riley at third. Margot scores. There it is. There it is. Tommy Edman was involved in all 3 outs in the top of the 9th. What a defensive gem of an inning for him. And the game remains tied at 3. The Tigers stay in it, but now the Dodgers have a chance to walk it off. We'll be right back from Dodger Stadium. We are all tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see what will happen here. Tigers, Dodgers. Can the Dodgers walk it off? Or are we destined for extras?
So you got assists from Tasker and Edmund there. I think Truck gets an assist too for getting those hooks synced up.
Here we go. Bottom of the 9th in Dodger Stadium. Up to bat for the Dodgers, it's Teoscar. Pitching for the Tigers. It's a new pitcher. It's Tommy Kahnle, the former Yankee. And the first pitch for Kahnle is a strike. 0-1. Tommy Kahnle, who was with the Yankees last year, and in the playoffs, spammed the changeup, pitched it like 58 times. And he'll try to navigate Teoscar, Muncy, and Edman and send this game into extras. 1-1 on Teoscar. Kahnle fires. He nearly went. Check swing. He went around. It's 1-2. Let's see this. Yep, he went.
Threw 48 changeups in a row in the postseason last year. And every now and then he'll sprinkle with a fastball. It's stuck in your head.
1-2. Kahnle delivers. Teoscar fouls that off.
With the most depth, the highest velocity. 187.
1-2. Kahnle fires. Teoscar fouls another one down the third base line. And the Tigers are having an issue with their pitch count. As Dylan Dingler comes out of the discussion with Tommy Kahnle.
Pure joy and appreciation from his fans, every player that was introduced. Some of them a little louder than others, though. This guy right here being near the top of the list.
1-2. Kahnle fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kahnle punches out Teoscar. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 9th. It was the changeup that got Teoscar. He was a little late. And coming up now for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Kahnle's a righty. Muncy's a lefty. Could be problems for Kahnle. First pitch is a strike on that changeup. 0-1.
190 home runs for Max Muncy in his Dodger career. It's top 5 in the National League since his debut. Top 10 in Dodger history.
Muncy's 0 for 3 tonight. 0-1. The delivery. Muncy foul. That was very close to being a walk-off.
The 0-2.
0-2 pitch. Muncy swings and misses at the outside pitch. And Canely has 2 strikeouts in the frame. Muncy was fooled. He got chased. He chased. And now up for the Dodgers is Tommy Edman, who had a whale of a defensive performance in the top of the ninth. Now can he walk it off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the ninth? As he takes the first pitch for a strike, up and in. 0-1.
Give up the platoon advantage to try and minimize the guy's best pitch.
0-1. Canely delivers. Edman hits this ball to left, and Riley's got it. We're heading to extras in Dodger Stadium. And the last time we headed into extra innings in Dodger Stadium, Freddie Freeman hit a walk-off grand slam. We'll be right back in Dodger Stadium. Welcome back. Extra innings here in Dodger Stadium. All tied at 3 between the Tigers and the Dodgers. Let's see what thrilling action this 10th inning has in store for us here in Dodger Stadium. Riley is put onto second base for the Tigers. And coming up to bat for Detroit to try and knock Riley in is Spencer Torkelson. And in for the Dodgers pitching, that is Luis Garcia.
38-year-old from the Dominican Republic in his 13th Major League season.
The 1-0. Garcia fires. That misses. 2-0. Torque is 2 for 4 today with a double and a stolen base.
High 90s fastball at its peak. It was triple digits a couple years ago with the Padres.
2-0 the delivery. Torque fouls it off.
He retired.
That's 2-1.
At 23. 5 years in the minors, hadn't made it above 8 ball, so he retired, started working for a moving company and training to be a barber. Baseball, had my chance, it didn't work.
Misses again, 3-1 on Torque.
Says, I had a dream last year. You were pitching in the big leagues. Luis is like, what are you talking about? That stage of life is done. Fred said, no, believe me, you gotta give it another shot. So Luis eventually relents, lands a spot in indie ball where he got rocked, but he kept working at it, kept adding velocity.
3-1. Torque grounds this ball right to Mookie. He'll fire it over to Freddie for the first out at the top of the 10th.
Signs with them by the end of that season, less than a year after he was.
Riley still on second for the Tigers. And now coming up to bat for Detroit, their 5-hitter, Andy Ibanez. Playoff legend for the Tigers last year, hitting that go-ahead hit in the second game of the wild card series against the Astros. As Garcia misses high, 1-0.
Ibanez off the bench, he walked. For his first hit of the year.
Garcia fires. That's a strike. Really good pitch from Luis Garcia. 1-1 on Ibanez, who came in off the bench, had a walk in his first at-bat tonight. Let's see what happens here in the top of the 10th. Ibanez hits this ball right back to Garcia. Fired over quickly to Freddie, who picks it. Riley moves over to third. 2 outs in the top of the 10th.
He's laughing about it right now, but it is really hard to have a good baseball clock when you are waiting for that ball to come down. There's a man on second, the game's tied. You've been watching the game out there in the bullpen for 9 innings, and now you're in there, and he's like, quick. He did a nice job catching it about shoulder high and have a very quick exchange, not bringing the ball all the way down to his waist. Freddie picked him
Now up to bat for the Tigers as he takes that one for a ball. That is
the Dodgers swing away from getting ended with a base hit. Reads at third, 1 ball, no strikes.
former Dodger Zach McKinstry. He takes another one outside, 2-0. Zach McKinstry, the former Dodger, is 0 for 3 tonight. Seems to have found a home here for this Tigers team as a utility guy. As Luis Garcia steps off, and we have an intentional walk. Zach McKinstry takes first base. The catcher, Dylan Dingler. 2 outs. Top of the 10th, runners on the corners. All tied at 3. Righty-righty matchup. This is stuff you dream about as a kid in your backyard. Let's see what Dylan's got in store for us.
Tigers with solo shots in the second and the third. Dodgers tied it with a home run from Freddie Freeman in the 6th. Took the lead in the Betts home run in the 8th. Tigers tied it down to their last out in the 9th. 3-3 here in the 10th.
Here we go. Garcia delivers to Dingler. And Dingler drops this ball to left, and no! Conforto couldn't make the play. Riley scores. Conforto still running for it. McKinstry scores. Dingler to third and a triple. A 2-run triple for Dylan Dingler. And the gritty Tigers have done it again. They're up 5-3 in the top of the 10th with a huge 2-run triple from Dylan Dingler as Conforto couldn't make the diving catch. So close for Michael Conforto. Now up to bat for Detroit. It's Trey Sweeney with Dingler on third. 1-0 on Sweeney. Garcia fires. Sweeney fouls that back. That's 1-1.
Tigers getting these 3 runs late with 2 outs. 2 outs in the 9th and now 2 outs in the 10th. Dingler.
1-1. Garcia fires. Sweeney grounds that ball right to Freddie. He'll take it for the last out at the top of the 10th. But Dylan Dingler hits a 2-run triple with 2 outs in the top of the 10th to give Detroit a 2-run lead. We'll be right back from Dodger Stadium for this thrilling finish. Bottom of the 10th, here in LA, Michael Conforto leads off for the Dodgers. He'll face Bo Brisky, who comes into the game to try and close this one out for the Gritty Tigers. Conforto, who was so close to robbing Dylan Dingler of that 2-run triple, will try and get it back right here. We'll see who the Dodgers put on second base. It's Tommy Edman. So here we go. Bo will face Conforto with Edman on second. Conforto as the game-tying run. Here we go. Conforto swings and misses at the high heat. Bo challenges him right away. 0-1. Another strike that Bo pumps in. This time at 87, and Conforto's already down 0-2. He calls timeout.
With the 2-run lead with the Tigers, they can just concentrate on the hitter at the plate.
Two. Pitch. Conforto does not chase that pitch. That's 1-2.
Series wraps up tomorrow. 6:10 first pitch.
This is the Dodgers' bottom of the order, as Conforto is the 7th hitter in this LA lineup. Conforto fouls that one off of Dingler's glove. That's 1-2. He stays alive in this at-bat.
After the trip to Japan, actually another Sunday off. Later this summer, at some point.
1-2.
After I saw one, I quit looking.
The pitch. Conforto fouls it off. And he's battling back. We'll see another.
You never have July 4th off. Memorial Day weekend. You just every Sunday, it's like big game. Sunday Night Baseball. Back here on Monday, the Braves come up for 40. Still doing in this one. Down 5-3 in the
1-2.
Another 1-2 from Bobrisky.
Bo delivers. Conforto hits this ball into left. Riley's coming over. It's fair, and it goes into the grandstands. Edman's going to score. It's an automatic double for Conforto, and it's 5-4 Tigers. Oh, my goodness. We have an early contender for game of the season, as it just dropped fair and went over into the grandstands over in left. And Michael Conforto might have just made up for that unfortunate mistake in the left field that caused the Tigers to go up. So, the winning run is now at the plate for the Dodgers. 0-1 on Andy Paez. As Paez grounds this ball right to Baez, he'll throw to first for the first out of the bottom of the 10th. Conforto stays at second. And now, up to bat is Will Smith, the birthday boy, celebrating his 30th. Let's see if he has another magic moment in him. He is the 9 hitter tonight for LA. Pinch hitting for Austin Barnes. And on deck for the Dodgers, Shohei. One out in the bottom of the 10th. Tigers nursing a 1-run lead. The game-tying run at second. 1 hit scores him. A really tough spot to be in for Bo. But he's got the confidence that he can do it. And so does the whole city of Detroit. Here we go. Bo fires to Smith. Smith goes after the first pitch and fouls it back. 0-1.
birthday.
0-1. Bo fires. A strike. 0-2. Fastball in the low part of the zone. That's a big pitch right there from Bo. 0-2 on the birthday boy, Will Smith. Pitch. Smith grounds it. It's into left field. Here comes Conforto, and the game is tied. Happy birthday, Will Smith. A game-tying RBI single in the 10th off the bench. And now, Will Smith is the winning run, and up to bat is Shohei. Oh my goodness. This game has been absolutely amazing. And it would be only fitting if Shohei walks off for the Dodgers. Lays off on that one, 1-0. Shohei looks absolutely dialed. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight is Shohei. Bo fires the 1-0. Shohei grounds this ball, and it's in the right field for a base hit. Will Smith going to third. The ball is in. Smith at third. Shohei at first. A huge single for Shohei. And there's still only one out in the bottom of the 10th. And the game-winning run is 90 feet away. And here comes Mookie, who gave them the lead earlier on in the bottom of the 8th. Oh my goodness, man. This game has been absolutely unbelievable since we hit the record button. Bo versus Mookie. Swing and miss. And Shohei steals second. There's 2 in scoring position now for the Dodgers. Oh, and 1 on Mookie. After he chased that one low. That one's inside and high. 1-1. Still 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. And Shohei stealing second is big here. That took away the double play ball. That's a huge stolen base from Shohei. 1-1 on Mookie. Bo fires. And he went around. He chased that one. 1-2 on Mookie. This will be a huge punch out here for the Tigers. As Mookie was full. That's a sword right there. 1-2. The offering. Outside for a ball. 2-2. Oh, man. Oh, man. Two. Oh, I nearly got him. It didn't. Full count. Oh, man. If Mookie walks, guess who that brings up with the bases loaded? Good old Freddie. Full count. Bo fires. Mookie fouls it off. This is going to be the 7th pitch of the at-bat between Bo and Mookie Betts. Big pitch here. Mookie fouls it back into the grandstands. And he'll see another one. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Smith at third. Shohei at second. Mookie trying to win it for LA. Ball fires. Mookie hits this ball. Is it gone? It's a walk-off 3-run homer. Mookie Betts walks it up for the Dodgers. His second home run of the night ends it. What an unbelievable ball game at Dodger Stadium. Oh my goodness. The Dodgers remain perfect. They're 4-0 in 2025 to start their defending championship campaign. What an unbelievable ball game. As it was the same pitch as the one he homered off in the 8th inning. Dodgers 8, Tigers 5. We got an early game of the year contender. What a game here in LA. Dodgers win. What a series this has been. See y'all later. RBL. Peace. Unbelievable.